Wow. I'm not sure what's going on with streaming right now. I don't know if it's my internet or something I did with the setup, but I feel very fortunate just to have it streaming to YouTube. So we'll get started here in just a minute. As soon as I get this linked up. Alrighty. I think we can actually work now. Holy cow. Huh. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these two on here. Actually, I'm going to put these two on here. And we're going to move this one to the other sheet, along with details and wall sections. So I think we should have enough space up here for our wall sections. And I think the wall sections that we're going to have are going to be right here. And right here. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Wonder why that doesn't go all the way out. Why is wall section a smaller scale than cross section? Or is it? Okay, it's only slightly larger, which is what we want. It's fine. Let's grab, I think we've got to call out. Nope, we don't. Get one of those. Should we put the pantry in the call out for the, I don't think we need to. And then we're going to need some elevations. Yep, interior elevations. I'll drop them and then move them. I don't think we're gonna need one over there, but I don't know. We'll think about that one. They really like putting elevations over the toilets if we're gonna put some head knockers in there. So I guess maybe I'll go ahead and do that. These. I feel like this is just gonna be left open. We could maybe put a drying rod over it. Or not. You know what we do want to do is we want to turn off interior elevations in this view. So we're going to make a filter. Add new interior elevations. Elevations. Family equals family type. Interior elevations. Let's add that and turn those off. And that way they only show up in the enlarged plans and not the overall plan. Ugh. So many problems. Okay. So I think we can do this electrical plan on one sheet. We don't need to split it up, I don't think. And I'm going to go ahead and fix this family. There we go. Guess we're doing some electrical plans right now. Boy, I've really been struggling the last couple of days. Tell you what. Oh, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by and watching, Carl. Nice to meet you, Carl with a K. I'm Carl with a C. It's up to you if you should watch or not. I mean, I'm laying out some electrical, so maybe some lighting layouts for typical residential. I don't know if that'll help you or not. That is up for you to decide. And this is more about documentation than it is anything else. So I don't know how much documentation you're doing in your studies, but that's pretty much what this is about. Nice yawn. Trying to make decisions like can lights or like flush mounted lights. You know, how nice is this house? I don't know. It's a spec home. It's a pre-designed plan. Yes, I am the one in Discord. I think. I guess it depends on which Discord you're talking about. Hey, Sean. Yeah, it works now. I don't know what's happened with my streaming setup. I can't stream to Twitch right now. And we'll see if Streamlabs even continues going. Let's see. Does it have my timer up? It doesn't even show how long I've been streaming. So yesterday, it stopped at the 10-minute mark. So we'll see if this lasts more than 10 minutes. I don't know. Router says I'm still streaming. But for some reason, all of my YouTube streams got set to private. I don't even know what I would have done to do that. So who knows? But I appreciate you stopping by. Glad you found me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, architecture and Revit related. I'm happy to try to answer. Yeah, that'd be great. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to put this switch kind of in the middle right here. And that'll give quick access from here and here. I mean, this is like, what, a 5-foot hallway? 6 feet. Hey, he's sketchy. Hey, good luck with your presentation coming up. I know that's pretty soon. So, seriously, if you feel like doing like a faux presentation would be helpful, let me know. I'm sure we can drum up some interest in people watching and giving feedback. Of course, it won't be like your professor's feedback, but it'll be feedback. So I think I'm going to put a switch right here. Oh man. And right here. This is a really big space right here. I'm going to have to come back to that. We'll see what becomes of that. We're going to go here, here, and here. Here, and here. Does the closet need a switch? I think we're going to put a switch in the closet. I think we're going to put a switch in this closet too. I'm going to stick it right there. So that might be a coat closet. That goes right there. I have a feeling we're going to need more switches for the kitchen. think we're going to put a bank right here for the... So, hey, appreciate that subscription. Oh, except I don't think he's actually watching. That's funny. Oh, he might be watching. Chester, if you're watching, say something in chat. If you're not, say something in chat also. So we're going to need light fan. I don't know, maybe the fan for this room goes here. And this is just the light and outside, the porch light and the interior light. So that means we're going to need another switch here. Okay, let's start putting some recessed lights in. And we're gonna go, I like the 4-foot rule. That's fine. Let's see what 4 foot looks like from here. I was pretty close. And then that shouldn't be too close to there. And then we're just gonna mirror these bad boys, because that puts it 4 foot from the center all the way around. And let's see, we're gonna put a light. We're gonna put a light in the shower. It's a pretty big shower. I think we should. And we'll make it waterproof. And then we're gonna put a couple of lights in here. Let's just check and see what is the trend right now on our electrical drawings for closets. Excuse me. Just scheduled lighting. Just a flush mount. What about in the owner's closet? Those are can lights. See, the problem is I think we want to go maybe we do something more like this. I don't know why they're so close to the wall over here. It's like you put lights right here, and I feel like you're casting a shadow because most of the clothes. I could be wrong though. I'm gonna put a flush mount right there just for general lighting. Does architecture do layouts? Absolutely it does. And I guess you're talking about the interior walls? Yeah, we do. We do a lot of that. Architecture is about the flow of space and planning it. This might be too much lighting for in here, but I'm going to leave it. And then you asked, are the inner walls all you can change except the pillars? Talk about as interior designers. Yes, today's stream has turned into working on electrical plans. I'll probably go back and forth to a couple things. I tend to go as long as I can on something and then switch when I hit a roadblock or can't think about something anymore. So right now it's about electrical plans. How are you doing, Hawkeye? Thanks for stopping by. I think, boy, I really do not like the placement of this. How did I get that dead on? I don't like the placement of attic access. It makes the placement for this light very awkward. And I don't know, there's a whole lot I can do about it. All right. I'm going to take the, are these detail lines? These are detail lines. That's a model line. But I'm going to take these and I'm going to bring them into that electrical plan so that we can see where those beams are. Because that's going to help us define this room a bit more with the lighting. So I'm just going to try to kind of evenly space these. If you get a chance, you should always try to use the ceiling design to help define the space. I don't know what the idea is for furniture setup in here. Let's see, is this going to be a soffit 12-foot ceiling? It's probably going to be sealed concrete. However, Haikai, if there's something about construction documents that you would rather see being worked on, I'm more than happy to switch over to that because you're here. I feel like I'm almost going to have to add one more light in here. Really? Quarter inch. They do 6 feet almost there. 4 feet. Almost 3.5 feet. I think we can get away with these being 6 feet apart. I do almost want to put this a little bit closer to the wall there. That sounds like fun. Restaurants were always fun. One of the first projects that I kind of delivered on my own as a professional in architecture was a restaurant, and that was a fun project. Let's do multiple alignment here. Mine was a small like cafe though, so I don't know what yours is, but I bet it'll be an awesome looking project. Ooh. Yeah, isn't that amazing about just watching somebody else do something while you're working on something? How that can just kind of help things flow a little bit quicker, even if you're not paying attention. I feel bad when I do like watch a stream while I'm working, and then I realize that I have no idea what's happened over the last like 30 minutes of a stream, or a video. These are pretty easy to finish. I think I'm gonna just drop some of these in here. I think we're just gonna do a light and a fan in here. Nothing special. This needs to be a sconce. All right. So when I first started streaming, I used to stream to this website called Watch Me Work. It's worth checking out if you stream while you work, or if you want to see other people work. There's a lot of artists and graphic designers on it. I haven't been streaming to it recently because it's honestly it's just like one extra step that I have to do while streaming, and I'm trying to simplify what I'm streaming to. But if you stream to it while you're working, they actually give away or they used to give away prizes to streamers who stream the most. But it's pretty stiff competition. There's people on there who stream like 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. But there's some pretty interesting stuff in there to watch if you're ever looking to see other people work and their workflow. That's a really good way. It aggregates like professionals. And it's called Watch Me Work. Let's see if Watch Me Work. See if they're still around. Yep, there they are. So I'll just post that in chat. You can check them out. You can see on the featured there that Pabiro 8 does a lot of 3D modeling stuff, and it's usually pretty good. These are pretty good sized projects. That 1,100 square foot, that's like a tenant space, right? Like a Panda Express in a small like mall area or something like that. Let's do light and fan. Unfortunately, Watch Me Work, I was the only architect that was ever streaming and designer. So it's interesting to be the only architect streaming. I'm pretty sure for a long time I was the only architect streaming on Twitch too. Yeah, those tight space projects are a lot of fun. But then you look at like how they actually do it in China, and you're like, okay, well, it's possible. I've actually eaten at the world's smallest Taco Bell in Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City? Not Salt Lake City. It was Tahoe. And that was a trip. It was a building, but it was like walking through a food truck. But it was a lot of fun. That was a fun trip. I don't like these lines crossing like this, but sometimes there's nothing you can really do about it. I think I'd rather have the fan over the toilet than the light centered. I don't know if this even really works. Let me see what the center of this room looks like. I'm not too far off. I feel like it needs to be more centered over this the space of this. Let's see what happens if I do this. I don't know. We're gonna leave that. We'll see what they say. I am gonna put a couple of can lights. In the bathroom here. Does it make sense to have can lights in the vanity but not the water closet? I'm not sure. If I do something like this, this makes a little bit more sense. If I kind of space them out like this. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's kind of weird that there's another switch for a light here. But there's no door. I feel like this is supposed to be a door. Is it a door? And it's just not showing up there? Why is that not a door? I don't know. No, it's not a glass door, it's just an opening. So like if I go take a look at that. That was an interesting. Oh, I was right to begin with. So if we go take a look at that bathroom. I think this is it. It's just an opening. I feel like that should be at least a sliding door. Maybe they intended for it to be a sliding door. I'm not really sure. There's some work to be done in here too. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna, oh, it is a vaulted ceiling. Well, that makes that pretty interesting. I wonder if the whole thing is vaulted or if is it vaulted from here to here? I wonder if he designed the roof. Yep, that's exactly what he did. So that's the vault right there. Okay. So now I'm curious. This is a 10-foot ceiling. Vaulted ceiling. This beam, does this beam make sense? It kind of does. Kind of makes sense still. Okay, that means I'm going to have to rethink my Let's close that drawing list. I'm gonna have to rethink my strategy here, or am I? I can actually do, let's do larger cans, since they're gonna be up high. That can still be there. I want to do something else across this entry. Something that... Do I want to do something else across the entry? We're at 6 feet there. Oh boy. Let's do this, since I've already got that there. EQ that. Did that wall move? These are going to be way too big for... I just do 5 feet there. And just do 5 feet here. And that gives us space to do something to define this as kind of a walkway. But I know for a fact that they are not going to be a fan of that. Let's think on this for a little bit. Also, why is this different? That bothers me. See, I want a path of lights right here. But it kind of gets jacked up there. I think we're going to do this. I think that's what I want. Is that what I want to do? I think what I actually want to do. Let's go here like this. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's make some sense out of this. wall sconces, or do I want? I think we're gonna put a fan outside. Just one fan for the living room. Yeah, you get a big enough fan in there, and it'll move air pretty well. And the contractor probably won't put a big enough fan in there, but that's the contractor's problem, not ours. And really, we just want to. We're worried about the circulation in this area right here, not like this whole space right here, and not even at the entry. I'm not as concerned about it. Do I really want these can lights right here, or do we just want a really nice like pendant over the dining room? Ah. Oh, that reminds me. Why? Ah. What? What? We got stone there. The stem wall is missing. Why is the stem wall missing? Huh. Alright, I'll come back to that. Every time I put a table from our family in, I'm told that it's the wrong size, and I don't understand why the table that's in our projects doesn't have the right sizes. Ugh. $9 I bet this is the wrong size too. 3'6". Nope, that's the same size. But I don't think we can fit one quite that large here, so let's go with something like that. There's no windows on that back wall, I just realized. Was this house finished? Is it weird that there's only one fan? I mean, typically we only put one fan, even in really large living rooms. I just realized there's no windows on this back wall, and that seems really weird for our designs. But I was also told that the house was done. Were there windows on this at one point, and I just don't remember it? Hey, I just want to take a second to thank everyone. We've hit 100 subscribers. I'm going to have to do something special. What should I do for 100 subscribers? What can 100 do? Looking forward to the next. I'm looking forward to the next interview too. I think the next one's actually just going to be me. I'm going to go through the questions and look at a couple projects that I've worked on, and I'm still setting up the next couple of interviews. But I figured I probably needed to do one for me to go through my spiel. But anyway, thank you all. Appreciate it. I mean, so I'm doing those interview series. So that's kind of a Q&A. But, I mean, I'm happy to... I mean, Q&A is what I do all day long. I don't know that that's special. It's like, what would be special? I'll have to think about that. Maybe I'll find some of my favorite Revit families and put those up for grabs. Is there enough space to get by there? The center of this dining room space is... that's what's wrong. I put it there. It needs to be there. Why can't I select anything? So now that I did that, guess what? That table's not going to fit. Alright, we're just going to have to not have this centered. So let's bring this, let's put, what do I want to do with this? Let's put 2 foot of space. Well, now I'm right back where I was. And there's only 3 feet of space there. That's not good. So someone on Discord saying reacting to cursed architecture. So I don't know. I think a React video might be interesting. Maybe I'll have my 10-year-old help me with that one. This table, though. Jeez. Let's do a... Is there such thing as a 48-inch round table? Do I have... Interior Design Handbook. Woodworking Architect's Pocketbook might have some stuff. Cabinet specs. I could have sworn that I had... Is this graphic design standards? I'm pretty sure this is graphic design, architectural graphic standards. Hey, there it is. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for bookmarks which do not exist in this PDF. That's no bueno. That would be a fun video too, yeah. It's like you just go through a full design. The problem is that it takes a long time to do a full design. I don't know that that's like a short video, but that would be an interesting idea. Maybe I can take a drawing that he did and turn it into a real building. That'd be a fun one. All right, so what was I looking for? I'm looking for interiors. Chapter 3, 182. Let's see. I have a feeling it's actually going to be under furniture. This is interior construction. Oh gosh. I just heard through my headphones my youngest son saying, "Mommy, I've got some bad news." That's never a good sign. Okay, let's drop a bookmark right here. Contents. Equipping and furnishing. Kitchen and laundry equipment. Furnishings, 297. See, this is kind of what I'm talking about. We want to be sure that so 18, that's 4'6" between surfaces. What is A? 6 inches minimum, no passage would be limited passage. So it would need to be 1'6" behind the chair in order to be passable. What we're kind of looking for there. So let's just see if I do. What's the length of this chair? Okay, that's not too bad. And then when the table's in, we've got 3 foot. That's not even like a doorway right there. I think we're going to have to go with the other table here. And then let's look at Okay. This is a 3 foot by 6 foot. Let's see if I can do that. Let's do a 6 foot by 3 foot. And let's do 3 foot width, 6 foot length. It'd be really nice if they put chairs at the end. That's the problem that I always have with this, is it does the stupid chairs like this. Let's see if I can figure out how to get the spacing. Chair spacing minimum. Let's do 1 foot. That didn't do anything. Wonder if somebody broke that. Centerpiece width. There are chairs on the end. Visible in chairs. Alright, I'll have to fix that. So I see the array okay. So they did an array and they did it by first and last. So this dimension is locked. So what I need to do is I need to make, I don't know what these lines are for. So what I want to do is I want to take these chairs. Nope, just kidding. And let's give it a parameter. We're going to call it chair offset from ends. And let's load this in and see what we can do with it. I just realized I have 2 copies of the same project open. Cancel. So I want to make sure that I'm not working in the wrong project here. And I think I did that because I was looking to see if there were windows in this earlier project. There are not. I have a feeling that I'm going to be asked to put windows in there, but we'll see. All right, so now if I come here and I go to type and I say that I want this to be more like 1'8" from the ends. There we go. That looks more like a actual, and then there's the end chairs. So now I can get rid of the ones that I put in. All right, that feels better. Let's make this more like 1'10". That'll probably make it feel even better. Yeah. And now let's go like this. Now I can go like this. And we want 3 foot here. That's looking better. It's amazing how much better things look when things work. I could probably actually even go a little bit closer to the wall there. But that kind of feels like it's in the right spot right now. I think we are going to put a couple pendants over this. Oh, I need to make this a 3-way switch, and I need to make this a 3-way switch. And then We are going to do a fan outside. I think we're going to do some lights right there. Let's move this down. Light, fan. Go from here to here. Oh, it was pretty close. Let's do this. How did that happen? Architectural review of what, Sean? Reacts to McMansions might be interesting, because I don't always agree with her. Oh, I'd gladly do. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do here is, let's see if I do like 3'6". Yeah, I think it doesn't quite feel right. Feels like they're squished. Let's go like 6 inches.